Thank you very much, Mr. Richard Kirby. Our next speaker is, please welcome Mr. Ilteris Oney, Head of MO Business at Atrify.
Good afternoon, beautiful people of Jordan. Good afternoon. That's it, yeah. My name is Ilteris. Every morning I have my coffee. And here I have my coffee. I asked, because I couldn't find the coffee, I asked someone from the server, can I have a coffee? And he said, wait, tourist, I'm going to bring you one. And he brought my coffee. So this hospitality makes me to come to Jordan all the time for my holidays, right? Yeah, Petra too, of course. But, hospitality is the number one thing. I have a flash talk of 10 minutes, and let me finish with what I'm going to tell you. The first one is create a digital product representation. And the second, sync your product with your government, with your trading partners, such as retailers and suppliers. Well, that was easy. That was a very flash talk. But let me explain the rest of 9 minutes what I meant with this. Now, when I'm having this coffee, I read journals. And I take my daily decisions during this reading time, also thinking a bit meditation, etc. And this is one of the research that I come across recently, grabs my attention. In 2016, they did this research in MIT and Deloitte, and this is one of the great findings. And they say that in 2016, many CEOs believe that if their products exist in the physical world, this cannot be digitally disrupted. So if you have a physical product, if someone creates the digital version of it, they cannot compete with you. That's what many people believed in 2016. Can we say that today? Of course not. Bravo. Because there is an example we have in pandemics. We have these conferences, meetings. What happened to our meetings? In Germany, where Atrify is based, none of our meetings anymore are physical. All of them are digital. We used to have physical meetings where we reference it. Someone was saying, hey, there is a meeting at 4 o'clock, like here. They say, it is the room, Wadi room. You have to be there at 3 o'clock. And that was our reference. We were going there, we were checking the room and being on time. Now it's changed. We say that there's a meeting at 3 o'clock. And we say, do you have the link? Or could you please send me the invite? Right? What happened to our physical meetings? It's changed. It's now digital. We all use Zoom, Google Meet, or TeamSpace. We all use these tools now. The same applies for the products. We call it, there was a physical product, let's say yogurt in this case, and there is also digital representation. I mean, you heard it during the conference, there are a lot of digital twin happening, which means the digital representation of the actual physical product shared in the digital world. Here, the identifiers to identify the product, there is, barcode number behind it. You have the height, weight, and etc. We simulate everything in the digital world of this physical product's attributes. So that's the first action item. If you are not today in the digital world of your products, actually the buyers don't want to deal with you because they don't want to receive samples anymore. They want to get attributes because this is the value and this is the competitive value they will be receive. Like Amazon. Do you sell in Amazon? Yeah, most of the companies do sell now, especially dropshippers. We are the contractor of Amazon. Actually, whatever you see in Amazon comes from our system. So what happens is basically Amazon says, can you send me the digital representation of your product? They don't ask the product. They want to first see if it works in their negotiation. So that's put in. Here is an example from Germany. We have a long line, long time. Knorr, since 1960s. Look at the package. This was the package at that time. Very simple. That's a soup. And how to use it? Ingredients? No. Just simple instructions were enough in 1960s. And here is the 2022 version of Knorr package. And this is on the back side of it. I don't need to mention the marketing front. Now, here, as you can see, there are lots of data. And they all want this data. All retailers want this data digitally now. If you are missing one, write it wrong, okay, there were not enough sugar level, yes, you are in trouble. So this was a big problem because all buyers are asking more and more attributes, more data, and the suppliers were trying to give everybody the data that they need, but it was becoming more and more challenging. So we created a network. We call it Global Data Synchronization Network. All big companies are in this network now. So especially in Germany, which Atrify, we are one of the 52 data pools, but in terms of data management, we are the number 2 in the world. Number 1 is in US company, but we are competing with them. But we have the coverage of most of the brands that you have seen in the Western world. Here, why am I here then? We have a partner, Manafet. This is how we grow actually. We would like to grow locally. And Manafet is our partner in Jordan, as well as we would like them to be partner in Middle East. So we provide them the technology. So they will be the one who are representing the GDSN in Jordan and the Middle East. What they can do, they can get 3 data from all our retailers and suppliers. Opportunity data, which is the attributes information, risk data, the regulatory data about risk, hazardous materials, and etc. And the fine is operations data is about logistic items, pallet number, reference, the box size, and etc. They can push this data to different business cases that we all use to buyers that require. On the e-commerce sites, they can publish on the e-retailers, regulatory places, the governments, as well as the marketplaces and the retailer. So what is the advantage? But I will give the advantage from the governmental perspective, because one challenge to create this efficiency in the market, everybody needs to be on board. Because that way, if you share the data together with all your partners, trading partners, then everybody's costs are low and the competition becomes high. This is what they say. Every Jordanian company I talk to, they say we need to export. And I tell them, if you don't have the right data, they will not sit even together with you at the same table. Or they will charge you more and you will be considering why you are not competitive enough. Right? Everybody needs to do it. And here I see the government has a big role about promoting this. The first one is the risk data. What is the advantages? No more export challenges. The second one is competitive supply chain. And the third one is faster time to export markets. So, action item 2, sync your product data with the governmental and with your partners. So what is the future? What is next from here? So we cover that there is data pools, connected data pools, there are digital assets, images, videos. We know this. This is already available. Here we are moving, today it is the big development, is about the data quality becomes a more and more important topic, so that there are validations, checking the data with artificial intelligence and machine learning. There are healthcare connectors. Now it is moving to the healthcare area too. Hospitals are synchronization data with their suppliers, as well as there are many professional services. So what I want to summarize from these 2 action items, don't try to, when you want to become innovative, you have to look at from different perspective. The electric light didn't come from continuous improvement of candles. Drop the candle. It's time for the data and it's time to get these things digitally. Thank you.